Step into the world of modern logging, where roaring machines cut, lift, and haul giant trees with brutal precision. Subscribe now and witness timber power in full force. Welcome to Tree Power Channel. In the heart of the forest, where nature towers tall and wild, the Ecolog 590D rolls in like a silent powerhouse. With unmatched control and agility, it maneuvers effortlessly between the trees. But the real marvel lies in its companion, the LogMax 6000B harvester head. As the machine approaches a massive tree, the LogMax 6000B springs to life. Its claws clamp around the trunk with precision, and in one swift motion, the blade slices through like a knife through butter. The fallen tree is quickly debranched, its limbs stripped away in seconds. Then, like a craftsman at work, the machine measures and cuts the trunk into perfect sections, maximizing every log with zero waste. In freezing conditions and thick snow, the Komatsu 911.4 with the Vamit 365 Aspen head gets to work. The operator sits safely inside a heated, high-visibility cabin, while the machine moves steadily through icy terrain. As it approaches a tall, frozen tree, the large-toothed saw grips the trunk tightly and cuts through it with ease. Without pause, the head strips off branches, measures the trunk, and slices it into logs of precise length. The combination of hydraulic power and smart control allows for fast, clean cuts even in sub-zero weather. In tough winter logging conditions like this, the 911.4 shows why it's trusted, efficient, reliable, and built to last. In the heart of a once pristine forest, the silence is broken by the rumble of heavy machinery. A massive tree harvester approaches, its mechanical arms reaching out with cold precision. The spinning blade whirs to life, and within seconds, it cuts through a towering tree, decades old. The crash of timber falling to the ground echoes like thunder. Dust and debris swirl in the air as the machine moves on, leaving behind a scar in the landscape. This is not just a display of engineering power, but a stark reminder of how fragile nature can be in the face of progress. The machine approaches a mature cashew tree with confidence. Its hydraulic arm extends and clamps onto the trunk like a robotic hand. In one swift motion, the high-powered saw slices through the base. But it doesn't stop there. The tree is then smoothly pulled in, and within seconds, the machine begins cutting it into neat, even sections. Each log drops into a perfect pile, ready for transport. The speed and precision are astonishing. It's like watching a skilled craftsman, only 10 times faster and stronger. As the machine continues its work, the efficiency becomes even more evident. It doesn't just cut, it calculates. Sensors measure the tree's diameter and optimize each cut for maximum yield. With minimal waste, every piece of timber is used smartly. The operator inside the cab monitors everything on a digital display, making real-time adjustments. Even on uneven terrain, the machine remains stable and smooth. This is where technology meets tradition, modern forestry at its finest. In just minutes, what was once a standing cashew tree has become a stack of ready-to-use timber. The machine moves on to the next tree with no downtime. Its powerful engine hums steadily, and the hydraulic arms keep working tirelessly. This transformation process, fast, clean, and highly automated, has revolutionized timber harvesting. It's not just about cutting trees, it's about doing it smartly, sustainably, and safely. In the heart of the dense forest, a powerful tree-cutting machine works tirelessly. With its sharp blades spinning rapidly, it skillfully slices through the thick trunk of a towering tree. The machine carefully cuts the tree into precise, manageable sections, making it easier to transport. The sound of metal against wood echoes through the quiet woods, a reminder of human ingenuity harnessing nature's resources. In the heart of the forest, the Komatsu 931XC gets to work. This powerful 8-wheeled harvester is designed for extreme terrain, with advanced suspension that keeps it stable even on steep, uneven ground. At the front, it's fitted with the Beetle C144 head, a cutting-edge tool that can fell, delimb, and cut trees in just seconds. Watch as it grips the tree, slices it cleanly at the base, strips the branches in one smooth motion, and segments the trunk with millimeter precision. Its intelligent control system adjusts in real time for tree size and wood density. All of this is done by a single operator, comfortably seated in a climate-controlled cab. It's fast, efficient, and surprisingly gentle on the forest floor, a perfect example of modern, sustainable forestry at work. A forestry harvester is working deep in the forest. It uses a hydraulic arm with a powerful cutting head to grab, cut, and process trees in minutes. The saw slices through the trunk, then the machine strips the branches and cuts the log into fixed lengths. All operations are controlled from a safe, enclosed cabin. This machine increases speed and safety in logging while reducing damage to the surrounding forest. It follows planned paths and uses wide tires or tracks to protect the soil. Harvesters are essential for modern, efficient, and sustainable forestry. The tree-cutting machine works powerfully, quickly slicing through the trunk. The tree falls within seconds. Nearby workers monitor the process and clear branches for transport. Every movement is precise, saving time and ensuring safety. Once the tree is cut, the machine moves to a new spot, ready for the next cut. In the heart of the forest, the powerful Rotten H14 operates with precision, equipped with the 159.SP561LF harvesting head. Each grip, each cut is swift and decisive, processing large tree trunks in just seconds. The low-friction technology ensures smooth operation, reducing resistance, boosting efficiency, while preserving forest resources. This is not just a machine. It represents a leap forward in modern, smart, and sustainable forestry. The operator aligns the harvester head with the base of the tree, securing it with powerful hydraulic grips. With one swift motion, the saw slices cleanly through the trunk. As the tree drops, the feed rollers immediately pull it through the processing head. Sharp blades remove the branches while the saw measures and cuts the trunk into precise log lengths. Even on uneven forest terrain, the machine remains stable, showing how well it's engineered for tough conditions. All operations are controlled from within the cab using intuitive joystick controls, allowing the operator to handle large volumes of timber quickly and safely with maximum efficiency and minimal effort. In the dense forest, the Ecolog 590E with the powerful Logmax 7000C head takes control. With unmatched precision, it grabs, cuts, and delimbs massive trees in seconds. Every movement is smooth, every action efficient. Built for performance and reliability, this is forestry machinery at its best: strong, smart, and unstoppable. A blanket of snow covers the silent forest, but deep within the woods, the Komatsu 931XE rumbles to life. Built to conquer extreme conditions, this machine doesn't hesitate. Its dual-frame design provides unmatched stability on slippery ground. As it moves through the snow-covered trail, it leaves behind clean tracks and a sense of power ready to be unleashed. The machine approaches a massive tree, tall, thick, frozen solid. With a steady motion, the C-124 head grabs the trunk and the saw spins into action. Ice cracks, bark shatters, and the tree falls with a thunderous crash. It's not brute force, it's engineered strength. Every movement is controlled. Every cut is calculated. Once the tree is down, the Komatsu 931XC doesn't stop. It instantly begins processing, stripping branches with rotating rollers, measuring length with onboard sensors, and cutting logs with precision. This is more than harvesting, it's intelligent forestry. Every log is optimized for maximum yield. Inside the climate-controlled cab, the operator works like a pilot. High-definition screens display real-time data. Joysticks control every arm, every blade. Snow falls outside, but inside, it's quiet and warm. With just one person, entire hectares of forest can be harvested safely, efficiently, and comfortably. The 931XC was made for this. Deep snow, steep slopes, and icy roots. With its 8-wheel traction and 2-pivot frame, it remains stable where other machines would slide. Snow, mud, or ice, nothing stops it. Even in the harshest environments, the machine performs flawlessly hour after hour. Even in intense conditions, the 931XC supports sustainable forestry. Only selected trees are harvested, while younger trees remain untouched. Ground damage is minimal thanks to low-pressure tires. It's not just fast, it's environmentally responsible. Forests are not destroyed, but managed with care. As the sun sets behind snow-covered peaks, the Komatsu 931XE powers down. A day's work, dozens of trees processed, all with precision and care. The machine rests, its job complete. Tomorrow, it will return, ready to tackle the forest once again. This is not just a machine, it's the future of forestry. Watch the Timber Pro TL735C in action, armed with a Quadco hot saw. It powers through the forest with speed and precision. In one swift motion, it grabs, cuts, and clears massive trees with ease. Built for tough terrain and non-stop performance, this machine is a true beast of modern logging. Once the tree is cut into logs, the machine pauses briefly before moving to the next. It works nonstop, even on rough terrain. Every movement is calculated, from gripping the trunk to dropping each log. This level of automation saves time and increases productivity in modern forestry. Rain pours down, but the work doesn't stop. In the heart of the forest, machines and men keep moving undeterred. The ground is slick, the air heavy, yet every action is focused and deliberate. This is forestry under pressure, raw, real, and relentless. In this forest scene, the Timber Pro TL755D feller buncher takes center stage, working with the powerful Quadco 27SC hot saw to fell trees with speed and control. The machine moves confidently over uneven terrain, its wide tracks giving it the stability needed for steep and soft ground. As the operator targets a tree, the sawhead locks onto the trunk. Within seconds, the high-speed rotating blade slices cleanly through the wood. Then, the heavy tree is gripped firmly and laid down in a controlled direction, minimizing ground impact and ensuring safe spacing for further operations. Every movement is calculated, from approach to cut to placement, maximizing efficiency and reducing strain on both the operator and the machine. This setup is ideal for high-volume harvesting in mixed forest conditions where speed, precision, and durability are essential. The machine approaches with confidence, its claw gripping the tall tree in one swift motion. The saw activates, powerful, fast, and controlled, slicing through the trunk with incredible precision. Within seconds, the tree is on the ground, stripped clean of branches by the delimbing unit. Each movement is calculated and efficient, minimizing waste and maximizing output. From the safety of the operator's cabin, every action is monitored and adjusted in real time. This is not just tree felling. It's a high-tech operation designed for productivity, safety, and sustainability. Welcome to the new era of tree cutting, where brute force meets precision engineering. This isn't just an excavator. It's been transformed into a high-tech forestry machine, equipped with a powerful tree shear attachment. With one swift motion, the jaws clamp onto the base of a tree. In seconds, the hydraulic blades slice clean through the trunk. No chainsaws, no climbing, no delay. The tree is cut and held in place, ready to be moved or laid down safely. This method is fast, safe, and incredibly efficient. Whether you're clearing land, managing forests, or doing landscaping work, this machine changes everything. From towering hardwoods to smaller trees, nothing stands a chance. The operator stays safe in the cab, controlling the entire operation with precision joysticks. This is tree cutting made smarter, cleaner, and faster. An innovation that's shaping the future of forestry and landscaping. The harvester moves into position, firmly grips the tree, and cuts through the base in seconds. It quickly strips off the branches and processes the trunk into logs. Each action is smooth and efficient, demonstrating high-performance forestry in action. In slow motion, the Timber Pro TL755D moves with power and grace. Its Quadco hot saw locks onto the cedar trunk and slices through it effortlessly. The giant tree falls smoothly, controlled and precise. This is modern logging at its finest, clean, efficient, and unstoppable.